freaking computer. Ooh.
And the goal is to bring you your next favorite band.
Sweet, that intro is my new favorite band. That's phenomenal. I'm so excited to be on.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that you might be able to play that song live today.
You heard correctly. Yes.
So.
Good enough for rapping.
I don't know when I rock out here on your next favorite band show.
And listen, it's going to be everybody's favorite band.
Phil, you weren't supposed to make me get all... God almighty,
But this
Phil.
is why we do it.
Like, seriously. I gotta gather myself. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome to your next favorite band. That's both the show title and our promise to you. We here at Stereophilia Studio are tireless in our pursuit of finding incredible, genre-defiant artists who are either a hot up-and-coming band or a group that has been delivering for years but have flown under the radar. Day 2 of the 2026 Daily Musikfest live streams from Godfrey Daniels. Today our guests are Executive Director from WDIY Margaret McConnell, Ruby Deer, and Mike Roi. Each month we will bring you live streams, audio podcasts, and perhaps even a live concert where you can listen to the stories and hear the music of artists personally curated by us based on what we feel will be worthy of your time. Be sure to subscribe and tune in to each episode because the possibilities are endless and you never know who will be your next favorite band. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I am your host, Philip Reese, joined here by special guest co-host.
Hi, Margaret McConnell.
Yeah, and you
that's
are
me.
listening to...
Your next fave band.
Nice.
Yes.
Wonderful. I
yes.
love, so again,
Hot
it's
Mamas. You brought me to.
That's right.
Love them.
Yes.
Yes.
They will be on the list Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
The 5th?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
already have it dialed
It's on
in?
my calendar. Yeah.
So you enjoyed the Hot Mamas?
I love them.
That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, hopefully I can introduce you to a few more next fave bands
Yeah,
today.
Absolutely.
But thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Happy shitty anniversary. It's 1 year since
1 year since rescission.
funding got gutted.
Yeah, it's funny. Like 1 year ago in July, I was at a concert watching Seth Witcher
Lovely.
here, and I was missing a trip, a beach day trip, because I had to be back in the office the next day doing all the publicity and all kinds of stuff. And it was
we should
just-
probably mention, we hadn't quite introduced that yet. Executive Director of WDIY,
Oh, yeah.
our local
W-
non-com,
this
there it
way.
is. Local, non-com radio station?
Yeah, non-commercial, public radio
Nonprofit,
station.
Public
Yep,
radio.
yep.
And then, we did an event back in January that kind
Yeah.
of talk about the importance of funding those types of ventures like public television, public radio, all of that type of stuff, and all of the reasons why. Not just because you want to be able to have a radio station that focuses on certain things, but also because it provides emergency information for things and
Yep.
so on and so forth. People can check out that interview that we did earlier this year.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. And then we had Love Cartel as a part of it because we were
they
doing
organized it.
That's
Lucas
exactly right.
organized the whole thing.
Yep.
Didn't take a dime for it, and brought in $2,500 for us.
Yeah,
So
so cool.
big help and helped
Yeah.
us get in the black this year.
Yeah, and then
So-
also like the awareness, hopefully,
Yeah.
was there.
Oh, yeah.
Because one thing that I have learned over time is, usually something happens that's a tragedy. So
Yeah.
it might be like the fires out west or a hurricane or something, and people donate some money, not
Right.
realizing there needs to be
Continue.
another wave of that. Yes.
Yes.
And then obviously for a business and organization like yourself, that continuation is there as expenses. So hopefully people became sustaining members, sustaining donors, and that even if
Yeah.
it's, that's the other part is like I've tried to say is if you have $100 to give, maybe every year, the better plan is to do $10 a month because then
Yes.
you all can budget for it.
Yes. So we
versus
have
the-
revenue coming in all year.
Like the
round.
one-time donation,
Yep.
even though that's great too, whatever you can afford to do is wonderful, but and no donation amount is too small.
No.
But the perpetual kind of promise of this amount at
Yep.
a smaller number is better than the larger one at one time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a couple sustainers that send checks, and I open the mail every month, and like the one lady gives $5 a month.
Well,
I'm just like,
it's great.
Yeah, I love that person.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep that in mind if you can do that. I'm not going to mention any other organizations right now. We're only going to focus on WDIY.
Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about that big festival that's happening.
Or the Godfrey Daniels venue that I have to
Which I love,
Yes.
and I will give a shout out to Godfrey's
Totally.
because they have been part of WDIY's history from the very beginning.
Yep.
And they are celebrating, they just celebrated their 50th year. So we are happy to be partners with them at all times.
Awesome. Yeah, and the gratitude that I have is obviously 5 years ago they let me set up this silly little podcast on this stage because they were like, well, we're dark anyway. Why don't you use the space?
Nice.
And then what I was saying is like in the beginning it was just I have this list of my 5 picks of the day. Then it was like, well, maybe I should play a clip. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe I should have guests on the show. And then now we even have like the ability to have an in-studio audience.
Yeah.
And it's like becoming a legitimate thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But
I don't
maybe
know.
one day
You're
I'll
doing
figure
like
it
all
out.
kinds of stuff over there. And I'm just like, I have no idea what you're doing. If I had to do
Absolutely.
that, no.
The benefit there is just simply by getting used to doing it. It's like it's somewhat. Don't get me wrong. On the inside, I'm like, I gotta get to this thing really quickly. But hopefully on the outside, it looks cool and composed.
Yes, it does.
But I was going to share the pics of the plots, and I always love sharing that with somebody. So would you want to go on a journey with me here
let's
for
do
today's?
it. Yes.
So today's pics of the plots, and funny thing enough, there's a couple things that I always like. These are so in the background of this. So when I design my images each year, the one thing I always do is I adopt the first. This is the poster for this year. This is the mug design and the poster design. So I always grab the color scheme from the poster. So that's why you're seeing like the reds and the blues and such. And then the picture in the background is always a picture from last year's Musikfest that I took.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it, but that's Seth Witcher.
No kidding.
Yeah, and you just talked
I
about him.
freaking love him.
Yeah, he's so great.
Is he here this
and
year?
he's quite.
I don't know.
He is, yeah.
I forgot
the
to
only
follow
issue
him on
for
my
him is he's on at 3:00 on like a Thursday. So people should definitely go see it. It's just that I'll be here. We go live at 3 every day during the week. We happen to do noon on the weekends, but I also just still state 3:00 every day because if you go to watch this at 3:00, it'll be there on demand.
yeah.
So rather than getting into like, well, technically it's noon on weekends, it's like let's just do it.
Okay.
It's 3:00 every day, and people it'll either be live or pre-recorded. So anyway, here's the rundown of our picks for today. We always have one pick that we highlight a little bit higher. We call it our fave of the day. Today it's Insun Park and the Generals. They are a fantastic band out of South Korea. Wait till you hear the noise. They combine traditional Korean like instruments and styles, even costuming, masks, dancing, and stuff, with basically modern rock, punk, like very. I'm gonna play a sample of each of these in a second.
That's wild.
And then we'll also give the rundown of when, what stage, and what time. Then the Flying Vees, a wonderful 4-part harmony powerhouse woman band out of Philadelphia. They just won the XPN Song Contest. Bren, who's local but now based in Philly. Dirty Dollhouse, also Philly. Alysha Brilla is from Canada. She's spectacular. She's won Juno Awards, which are equivalent to our Grammys.
Yeah.
And then they're there. Very rarely do I have a tribute band on my list, but you're going to hear why.
Okay.
They're one of the most phenomenal. They create the Radiohead sound in such a special way.
Really?
Radiohead is very difficult to recreate. So, but we start with the first one. So, Insun Park, I kind of gave a little bit of the highlight there. I actually have 2 different ones because it's such an onslaught of sound that I kind of need to show you, just from 2 different angles. Also, the first one is a little bit of a highlight reel of theirs. So it's like a little bit of the studio recording of their song called "Here Comes Insun Park."
Okay.
And then the second song is a live performance. So here's their first. Let's just get to it.
Yeah.
Get to the music, Phil. Insun Park and the Generals. This is their song. "Here Comes Insun Park."
For the first time here in 나타났다. 박인선이 나타났다. 안진맞고 귀여운 박인선이 나타났다.
I mean, how about that?
That's crazy.
And,
That's fun.
And again, if you're able to watch this on the video, like you're just seeing them also just bring out costumes and masks and stuff, and they're playing. There's a gentleman in the back who's playing a little bit more of like the traditional Korean music instruments, and then she's like a front woman on fire, and then it's drums, bass, guitar of more of like a traditional, like you might say, Western rock band.
Right. That's cool.
But yeah. Let me bring up this other one really quick. This one is, again, just to show you kind of like what you're in for. Here's their other track called Black Somu.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Doing a little dance.
Yep. Insane.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And again, this is like so Musikfest. Like, this is where else are you going to get this?
Yeah, exactly.
There's also that potential barrier of, okay, South Korean traditional stuff, rock and roll. Am I going to like that? I don't know. Am I going to buy a ticket to that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Free festival. Go down and check it out.
Yep.
If you check out one song, consider yourself exposed to like an international flavor of something.
Yep.
I bet you're going to stick around for 90 minutes because it's freaking great.
That's awesome.
So yeah, they are playing 6:30 to 8 o'clock tonight on Zinsen Platz.
Okay.
They played yesterday on America Platz. I couldn't get over there for it, but knowing they were playing twice, I kind of put them in here. But
nice.
Yeah, so they're it's in Sun Park in the
so
Generals.
Cool.
I cannot wait. Now we're on to kind of like the other ones on the schedule here. So Flying Vees are next. They're actually on at 2, which is the main reason why I needed to come to do this at noon, because I need to go down and see the Flying Vees. In addition to them being incredible like singers and songwriters, they're also 4 of the most awesome people. We had an interview with them back. They're actually making, this is the first time this ever happened to me, and it happened with 3 different bands on this lineup for Musikfest. Not today, but this is the first one that's coming across. Someone who was on my show who's making their Musikfest debut.
Oh.
The show was born out of Musikfest. So like it was basically like my introduction to these bands, and my just love of music discovery and wanting to bring that to other people was how the show was kind of born. And I was meeting so many really cool musicians at Musikfest.
Yeah.
So now for the first 4 years, it was all people I had seen at Musikfest or somewhat like ancillary to that. Like I would go see somebody who I learned about at Musikfest, and I saw an opener when they played somewhere else some other time in the year.
Yeah.
So this is the first time there's someone who I interviewed on the show that actually is doing their Musikfest debut. And I just think that's so fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
See that? You're helping to build their lineup.
Are
you on their payroll
I don't think
yet?
I had anything to do with it. I think that
I should talk to somebody about that.
yeah, but we can't mention it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Cassie will be on Thursday. I'll talk to her about it.
All right, make her cry again, please.
But
what did you do to make her cry in that?
I played a band, and she is just so into just what this festival means to musicians in the community. Oh. And it was just somebody who was just had and I just showed it to her. Because it was like this. I was doing my picks of the plots, and I was like, oh, here's the thing that this guy did last year. And it was just so special that she actually got emotional about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a feat.
Yeah. I'm going to leave that in the opener forever.
Yeah, you are.
So the other thing that you and I talked about was I would love to share these, like some element of what I'm doing here with WDIY.
Yeah.
But one thing I can't promise is that guests of the show may not be able to not fucking curse. So, so I can't do like a simulcast.
True. That's not actually true. There are certain words you can't say.
Uh-huh.
I think fuck is one of them.
Oh, right.
I think.
Yeah, and there's the reason why I was
Which isn't like bad that
Right.
I have shows because anyway.
Right. Well, here's my favorite part is like the reason why I'm bringing that up here is one because I did want to kind of mention that I'm happy to like rather than sharing the stream or the audio with you, I could also just share the pics of the day. But whatever.
Yeah.
But this song here by the Flying Vees, is absolutely incredible. So here, enjoy.
Okay.
Back up, motherfucker.
Oh, right.
Incredible song,
Just
right?
like this sweet little, like I don't know what the era that is. Like, But what the vibe is, the era of the back singers. Yeah, something like that. And then just the sultry voice, just
oh my god, they're so
letting
good.
it out. Like,
And
that's awesome.
This is like the brilliance of songwriting, where it's 4-part harmony, a rip and blues guitar, and a piano player, and it's that great.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't need anything else. So awesome.
Yeah.
And as you can hear, it's very female empowerment. In like obviously this is defending your personal space. They have other songs. They are and just every song is absolutely awesome. But then there is this like advocacy and such for what they're trying to put out there, and it's awesome.
Cool. I love it.
Later Platz, which is a great spot for them, 2 to 3:30 today. Do not miss it. And like I said, they wrote a song recently that won the WXPN 24-hour songwriting contest.
Oh, they did?
They won it.
Oh,
yeah.
this year?
This year.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
I heard the whole promos for it.
Correct. And that comes with a lot of things. Like it obviously gives them exposure, but they get immediately added to the WXPN Exponential Festival lineup for October and others. And it just comes with some other great stuff that continues to kind of promote things. So I'm so happy for them. They are phenomenal. So next we have Bren. Bren has, she's originally from the Lehigh Valley. She went to Charter Arts Performing Arts High School, and then now she is relocated to Philly to kind of let her career kind of continue to blossom. Her music is absolutely wonderful. This one starts out, you think you kind of know the genre of song it is, and then it blows up, and I love it. So here, enjoy her track, Happy Birthday.
It's my 20th birthday. All eyes on me. Give me all your attention. Another year I've seen. Another year of my life gone. But I still have
jam.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you need to see a Bren show.
Okay.
Yeah. She's on today from 3 to 4 on Insun Platz.
Okay.
And she is full band. She played last night over on the town square, and she was like a solo artist.
Okay.
And she's awesome at that
Cool.
too. But
Yeah, she's
full
got a
band,
great voice.
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's so good. And
She reminds me of somebody's daughter that's sitting in the audience right now. Miss Maya Wagner.
Yeah, and here's the great part too. She's on Zinsenplatz. Insun Park is on Zinsenplatz. You could kind of just be there. They're not quite back to back, but it's definitely pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah,
I'll
there
be
is
looking her
Bren.
up.
She was on our Exordium. The Exordium is our preview show we do. The Musikfest Exordium is like that part where we share our must-see bands for the whole festival and what the weather's going to be and so on. That was earlier this week, Tuesday, and she was one of the musical guests.
Cool. Love it.
Brenpire. The Brenpire is on fire. So now we're going to move on to, possibly my favorite singing voice of all time. Mm-hmm. She is absolutely stunning. Her name is Chelsea Mitchell, and her band is called Dirty Dollhouse. It's a funny name. But she, I feel like if you took Roy Orbison and Joni Mitchell and they had a kid, this is what the vocals would sound like. So here, enjoy Honey, They're On to Us by Dirty Dollhouse.
I left you with a letter, nothing more. I thought you'd wanna know if anyone says anything different. I'm never coming home. I didn't lose my faith, I let go. I didn't use you, babe, I just can't stay no more. I shared from the beginning, meant it when I took you up in arms. And love you every minute, didn't think I'd ever live so long. But honey, they're wrong to us. I never wanted, but everyone knows by now. I think we've had it rough, nothing you could have done. No.
Sorry, I kind of got lost there for a second just listening. I was like, oh wait, I'm doing a
kinda
show
like-
right now? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, like a more amped up Alison Krauss.
Yeah. I can hear that for sure.
It's just incredible. There's so much good music out there.
And she's she's also the owner of the Newtown Book and Record Exchange, so she owns a vinyl record shop / bookstore in Newtown. And then this band's been around, and it's just so freaking good. Like I just love listening to them.
Yeah, I mean, really, this is what I love about what we do as a public radio station and non-commercial. People are like, what is non-commercial? You're not hearing it anywhere else, and there's so much out there. That we're all getting robbed with the iHearts.
Oh yeah.
And you know.
Yeah. And it's I think you're also getting robbed by streaming services in the record industry, like also just simply from the fact that it's hard for an independent artist to get seen.
Yeah.
It's very much what the show is about, is like it's just about good music. It does not matter who your PR is or how much money you have or whatever. If the song is good, we're going to feature it. And if it's not, we're not. It's just kind of the point there. But I mean, a band like Dirty Dollhouse should have way more ears on them for sure.
Totally.
And here's the other great part. Like, so obviously other than Insun Park, who are from Korea, so far these were 3 local bands.
Yeah.
So you had the Flying Vees, Bren, Dirty Dollhouse. They're all local, and then even the tribute bands from Jersey. So we have one more not local. So another international one here. I guess it's International Day.
Okay.
So here is Alysha Brilla, Indo-Tanzanian from Canada.
Indo-Tanzania.
Yes, and here's her track called Free.
Indonesia?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you dream of getting off the internet. Leave this town, go somewhere to clear your head. Throw your phone out of the car window and play all our CDs out on the road. You said you dream of leaving the society where men give you white pills for anxiety. sea. Build a boat and be the ones to leave and be
I have a feeling, so this will be my first time seeing her perform live. I can just tell by that sound, the live vibe is going to be phenomenal. I often say that, like, some of these artists, you just need to go see them perform, because she's just probably going to create a universe that will be just honored to be a part of. So she is playing on Platz today, 7:30 to 8:30.
Okay.
I didn't mention Dirty Dollhouse is on America Platz on South Side from 6 to 8, a nice 2-hour set from Chelsea. So
Okay. Cool. Indoor bathrooms, south side.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, Alysha Brilla, I just think there's something special about what she's doing. So can't wait to check out her this evening. And then there's one more. The other thing I wanted to point out, but not only was 3 of the 5 that we've played so far local, they're all female-fronted bands. So women are rocking the day.
All right, love it.
So the last one is the They're tribute band. The Radiohead tribute band called
right.
They're There. So like, I liked your reaction, because I had the same kind of like, all right, really? We're going to try and cover Radiohead for an entire 90 minutes?
I just saw a
luck.
clip. I just saw a video clip this morning on social with the very early days, and like the sound is just so unique.
Absolutely. And so I went down the very first time they played Musikfest, which is probably like 4 years ago now. I went down skeptical. Yeah. And I was just like, at a minimum, I like Radiohead a lot. So I'll be kind of reminiscent. And within the first track they played, I was like, I just went all the way to the front of the stage and stayed there for the whole set. They're that good.
Wow.
And they've only gotten better over time. I'm more of an early catalog Radiohead guy, so
same.
I picked My Iron Lung from the Bends.
Okay.
So here, I'll play it for you. You let me know if they cut mustard.
All right, you've been good. You've been really good, so we're going to do this one. Also, first time.
Even the music before you even heard the voice.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, that's what happened to me. I mean, let's see what they can do. And like about that length of time was where I was like, yep, I'm in. I'm a huge fan. Because this is a good one where it's just like, you're not going to probably be able to see them perform live.
Right.
Radiohead. And
come
to see They're There. They're just unbelievable what they pull off. One of my favorite episodes to do, and they were the inspiration for it, is I do something sometimes called Behind the Sound. And so it's a special episode where actually the band lets me show up during load-in and sound check.
Oh.
And then I basically just take a bunch of content of them talking about their pedal boards, their effects, just different things. And it's just really, really fun. I so enjoy it because it's just such a neat way to kind of like dive into how do they create the Radiohead sound. And some of it is like they've legitimately gone and acquired the same effects pedal that Johnny Greenwood used. Or well, this one's close enough, and it was like he started using it in the second half of the tour in Europe or whatever. Like, it's so fun and nerdy that you're just like, oh my God, this is so cool. And then I've now done 3 other Behind the Sound episodes, and I just find it to be so fun because it really just gets into not just the songwriting and the inspirations, but also then how do you create that noise that I love listening to.
Yeah.
Bring it in my ear holes.
Is it like, do you think the bands like that they have a tribute band? Like, a lot of tribute bands I feel like are like for bands that don't tour anymore.
Right. I would think if you're done, it's probably an honor.
Yeah.
But I think when you're like maybe trying to tour yourself, it's probably like, you know, you're not as good as me, so you leave it to me kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. It's a weird
it's
thing.
not my favorite. Like, people know this from listening to the show. I'm
yeah.
about original music and music discovery. I already know that I like Radiohead. But when I can't go see them play live and you're basically this close to how great they are,
Yeah.
then I enjoy it. I don't love, like, the warped band. Like, and the other part is, like, I try to be super respectful because tribute band musicians are probably some of the most talented musicians.
Yeah.
So it's not a disrespect to them or what they're doing. It's just not what I want to go pay a ticket to go listen to.
Yeah.
I want to go and have my experience of learning something and hearing something for the very first time. I'm not into the reminiscent of, oh boy, this makes me remember what it was like to be in college. It's just not what I'm looking to go do. But I know and love that a lot of other people are into it. And that's what's great about Musikfest. 15 stages. You can have that one.
Right.
I'm over here listening to Alysha Brilla.
Yeah.
You know, like, and so on. So anyway, I think that's just the difference is like, that's just my take on it. Oh, by the way, I missed this earlier, but George Wacker's tuned in and he says, Margaret.
There he is. That's
Hello,
my guy.
George.
That's my guy. I love him.
And George is the whole reason why we even have a show.
It is?
Yeah.
That's right. I
Mhm.
forgot about
Yep.
that. Yeah, he told me that.
He allowed kind of like me to set some music content and then be the co-host with him. And then after like 17 episodes, he was just like, I can't keep doing music content. He's like, but you get it. Like, go and try and do it on your own. And I was like, so without him, that we wouldn't be here. So thank you to George.
Cool. Awesome.
But,
he's out there right now representing
So
WDIY.
we wanted to,
So
yes,
thank
absolutely. We wanted to, and he was center square for what
Yes,
we're
he
about to
was.
bring up.
Ooh.
We're going to promote one thing before we let you go. So here is the WDIY website. So you can go to WDIY.org. You can donate in the upper right corner, like we talked about earlier. And then this is a particular fundraising event that you did your first one earlier this year?
Last year.
Last
October.
Last October, and
Yep.
it was so successful and so awesome, and now you're doing it again. So
Yes.
basically it's Lehigh Valley Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
I guess
yeah.
Lehigh Valley Squares, people wouldn't have known
No.
what it was.
Yeah, we might have to like change the name at some point if it gets.
Yeah, someone's going to come
Someone's
back and
gonna
be
come
like,
back to us, but
well.
or maybe I should just put the Hollywood in hyphens. I don't know. I'm not worried about it yet. It isn't that
Yep.
big yet,
But buy
it's
your
gonna
tickets
be.
to this. It's again, it's raising funds for a great organization and institution. It's your time to kind of go and have a couple laughs. And
It's a fun night.
Yeah,
it's just a
absolutely.
fun night, and it's not your normal gala dinner,
Right.
award show. It's just a lot of fun.
yeah, people need to come down for that.
Yeah.
But Margaret, thank you so much for coming on
Thank you
today.
for having me. This is a lot of
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah,
I
this
love
was
it.
awesome. Thank you for taking the musical journey.
Yes.
I
I have some new fave bands for sure.
success.
Yes.
So yeah, and then hopefully I'll see you down at the fest.
I'll be there.
Absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
thanks.
It was great to see you. And now we're moving to Queen of the South Side, Jenny Founds. And the funny part is, a year ago, I had on the same day 2 musical guests, Jenny Founds and Mike Roy. So you've become like a tradition to have you both on at the same episode.
suppose so.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello there. So it's funny. So Ty Vallone, lead singer of the Groove Merchants, calls you Queen of the South Side.
Yeah.
I had historically called Ramona Labar Queen of the South Side.
She's the real queen.
But-
Either her or Tina.
But
from
I
Dollhouse.
think you're just in line. Like it'll be your title someday.
maybe one day.
But anyway, here I'm gonna actually click this so that we can have your name on the screen and the times that you're performing.
Fancy.
And you're the Ruby Deer Trio with quotes around it. Are performing tomorrow, and only quotes because normally trio.
Yes.
Tomorrow special supersized Ruby Deer
Yeah.
episode.
It's going to be a special treat for everyone that's been coming to Musikfest every year to see us. We,
Yep.
because we've done
Yep, yep, yep.
episodes. We have our Talking Heads tribute.
Yep.
And then we have
That's the other. We talked about behind the sound.
Right.
We did a behind the sound with Start Making Sense to talk about how you create the talking head sound.
Right. So,
So, yeah.
after years touring together, we decided let's bring some of our Start Making Sense bandmates.
Yep.
and do like a mega Ruby Deer set.
Yeah.
And there's a special treat where it could potentially turn into a live album. So yeah,
How awesome is that?
come see the live album be recorded and be a part of the experience.
That's so great. Yeah. So like I had mentioned, there's like special episodes for Behind the Sound, like we did. There's also special episodes that we do where we go on location to your space, interview you, and then have you record kind of like a 3-song kind of like mini concert.
Yeah.
And we did that with Ruby Deer.
Yeah.
So you actually have 2 of my basically like special type episodes.
Right.
So people should check that out because they're out there. You can kind of go check out the whole backstory of how the band came together. There's some great stuff in there. We talk about the song "Screwed" a little bit, kind of like the backstory on that particular inspirations on that one. Inspiration's not a really great word for that particular how you navigate it to there, but it is the word. And then we do the 3-song set, and in the middle, I currently have the only recording of the song "Night Nurse."
Yes, you do.
Are you playing it tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's very cool. But I was just so up until tomorrow, I'll be like kind of like after tomorrow, I'm not special anymore. But it's definitely worth a listen.
It was a Your Next Favorite Band exclusive.
That's true. I can't give that. You can't take that one away from me. So just to kind of touch on it, so tomorrow night, August the 2nd, you're performing on Platz.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in the words there, but Platz 6:30 to 8. And then you are also playing solo acoustic on Tuesday, the 4th.
Yeah.
Noon on Main Street, and then at 5 on Lagerplatz.
Yeah.
So just wanted to make sure we get out there. If you want to hear some Jenny Found's acoustic, then you can go see that on Tuesday. You want to hear Ruby Deer on steroids? That's tomorrow.
Yes.
And then there's new music coming out in the near future.
Yes.
I don't ever want to say a date unless you do, but stuff happens.
Yeah.
But in addition to Night Nurse, you have a lot of other brand new music that's about to come out.
Yeah. So hopefully we're getting in the studio this winter and
new
live album hopefully.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Studio album.
Super awesome. Yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah. And then just in general, like Musikfest comes around, it's a special time. Like, what's it mean to you as a local musician and kind of like the exposure it can give you?
It means the world. I mean, like, hometown show.
Dumb question.
No, not a dumb question.
Yeah, right.
It's just really hard to put into words.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Hometown show, friends, family. You get to come together, experience live music, original music together in one spot. But then you also have the benefit of people just walking by, maybe who don't know you, coming in and experiencing your music for the first time and getting to meet people also after the show.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the other kind of blessings of Musikfest is it really does have such accessibility.
Yeah.
So like there's just that musician that maybe doesn't come around to the merch table does here for some reason.
Right.
And then most of them do, but like this is one where like you just might be able to meet that band member or that kind of like person that you love listening to in a way that maybe it just doesn't happen at other performances.
Right.
It just lends itself to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then any tour and is it just the recording studio kind of in the future or is there?
Yeah. So Start Making Sense keeps us pretty busy.
Right. I did figure they'd be touring, but I didn't know as Ruby Deer kind of got its own.
Yeah, we're planning the new record, and then we're going to be doing some like co-bill stuff with Start Making Sense in the future, and hopefully 2027 has a few special surprises for Ruby Deer in the Lehigh Valley and on the road.
Any special supersized things for the acoustic sets? No, I'm just kidding.
Just me.
Yeah,
but maybe I'll get a giant guitar.
Right. Or wear John Braun's super suit.
I could do the giant suit. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
For my
that
solo
come out with
acoustic.
the David Byrne large gray suit. That would be.
I have worn it.
Lagerplatz too.
I have worn it before because I designed it.
You did.
And
You built it. Yeah.
So I had to try it on a few times.
Totally.
That was very fun.
I think that would be so funny.
Yeah. Just dancing around.
Right. But don't even talk about it. Like just show up and play and
don't
then walk out.
Address it at all.
That would be amazing. That would really be really special. Anyway, so can you perform something for us?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I was trying to think back to what I did last year, and I couldn't remember.
I could look it up. Or
so
we can just let it rip. And if
I was going to ask
who cares if it's a duplicate?
if you had a request or if there's something specific you want to hear.
So, I love. I mean, do you want to do Night Nurse again? Because it was a full trio there, or do you want to do like This Will?
Ooh, you pick.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Is Spirit Go work on the acoustic?
Yes, it does.
Do you want to do that one?
Sure.
I think most people know you for that one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anyone's. I would assume an acoustic version is harder to come by.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll
maybe we do.
Spirit Go.
I mean, it's a little bit on the nose, but I mean, we're trying to get people to, we're meeting the people where they want to be met. So yeah, let's do Spirit Go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just tuning a little bit because my guitar's not used to the air
All good
conditioning.
things. All good things. That's right. Yeah. No, the humidity changes and the
Yep.
temperature changes. Just F with it. Let me just change this. Now that people know what time you're performing, and we're gonna change
look
this.
at that. It's so fancy.
Right?
Yeah.
On the fly change here. Boom. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Founds of Ruby Deer.
Hand on my pillow doesn't look like mine. I'm finding errors in my own timeline. Circles find home under my eyes. Shape I feel will barely survive. Where did my spirit go? I've become a ghost. I've become a ghost. Maybe I'm just lost. Days grow dimmer too fast. I remember fictions of the past. When I am finally asked, I just smile to pass the test. Where did my spirit go? I've become a ghost. I've become a ghost.
That's awesome.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that is just so neat to see the two different versions.
It was a softer
Yeah.
version. It's early in the day,
Yeah.
and my throat was like, you have not had enough tea.
More
So
hydration.
If
you
come-
sang last night. You're singing tomorrow. Stop singing. Don't listen to that guy Phil.
If you see us tomorrow,
yes.
it'll be much louder.
Of course,
with the full band.
No, absolutely. And yeah, it's a special song. I think it's again like that gateway song that anyone who listens to that song has to love it. Then you want to just dive into the rest of the catalog, and it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, and thank you for like kind of just always being such a huge supporter of the show and coming around for these things.
Thank you for supporting us, for supporting Ruby Deer and Start Making Sounds, and just me personally.
Of course.
Your friendship is so
wonderful.
awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
same
you.
here, and I'm definitely going to be down for some of the solo acoustic stuff
Awesome.
too. Yeah,
Great.
I will see you then.
Thank you so much.
See you down at the fest. And now we're going to have Mike Roi, which is so funny. There's so many people that that I say, you know, oh, you need to listen to Roi and the Secret People, and then they'll say, oh, do you have Roi on the show? Have you met Roi before? And they don't realize it's your last name. And a very, very French spelling of it. Mike Roi. I actually had the pleasure of going to France last summer, and obviously this is how it's like on certain streets and signs and stuff. There was like ROI. We were in Bordeaux for the most of it, and then we went to Loire Valley, and then of course you have to do Paris. You're there.
Paris. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mike.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, likewise. It's been a while.
It's been too long. I'm like, what's funny is, as the writer of like the preview, like the teaser for my episodes, I'm always trying. I'm like, I keep using the same exact adjectives like all the time, but for you, it's always electrifying. Like you are just one of the coolest rock and roll frontmen I've ever seen perform. And it's just like I mean, just vocally and the way you kind of work the stage and go out. And I almost wish I had the video up. There's one where like, you know, you're on the stage you're going to be on. So let's just say it here quick. On Friday, 8/7, you're on that town square stage, which is the stage like right in front of the Arts Quest building, between the building and the American Platz, like Levitt Pavilion stage. And it's a little small for a Roi and the Secret People show, but what I love about it is it just spills out into the to the plots, and you just start to interact with people. Like you come off the stage, and there's this amazing thing. I have a video of you singing. I can't remember what song it is, but the funny part about it is somebody comes up to go take a selfie with you while you're singing, and you just kind of go like this. That was like, yes, that's rock and roll. And he obviously loved it too. That he has this basically selfie with Mike Roi singing, giving him the finger,
flipping him off
the viewer. But then all sorts of other stuff. You start dancing with people and whatnot, and so on. It's just so lovely.
We have a blast.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a rock show. Like if people want to go see rock and roll, anybody who's saying like rock and roll is dead, go see a Roi and the Secret People show, because it is just so awesome. And you called yourself the Secret People a little bit because in early days, your band was changing. So you were like, the backing band was rotational. So you were like, all right, it's me and
whoever's going to be there.
But the band right now has been together for a long time.
Yeah.
They're not so secret anymore.
No, the lineup's been pretty solid for a little while. Although we are playing with a new drummer.
Drummer happened, but that's completely, that just,
as far as
that
the
will
core
happen.
Band, it's been it's been a few years, been 3 years, 4 years.
Which just
Some of them
lends itself
longer.
to, like just, it starts to develop such a nice, like an ease to the, like there's a level of just polish that happens when you've been playing together for a longer period of time. That's so great. And it probably frees you up to go do some more funky shit. Like, because you're like, I know they got it, so like I'm now going to go and...
You get past the point of trying to remember stuff and thinking, muscle memory takes over, and it's just all feel, you know?
Yeah, that's special. Anything planned for anything special planned?
For Musikfest?
Yeah. And it's fine if the answer is no, because it's special enough on its own. But I mean, I just always
we
like
haven't
sometimes
played.
people.
We haven't played in the area in a long time. We'll be playing some new tunes. Not that. Usually, when people come to see us, either they've never seen us or they've seen us a few times. But so our old songs are basically new tunes. Anyway, but for us, it'll be new tunes.
I used the clip. So for the if you go to the Instagram story of the image for today, there you can add music to it, and I love that the opening moments of the Dog Street song, where you're like, "Now I'm gonna do it." Because you're getting somewhat like not heckled, but someone was like saying something, so you're like, "Do it." Yeah, we're gonna do it, and then the band starts riffing. You're like, "No, yeah." Flip out into that like rock and roll voice.
Yeah, I think so. We were just starting with a couple sounds or whatever, and I think somebody yelled like, "Are you gonna do it?" And
Yeah, right. It was just a drunk person, but it's a live recording, and it's so
it was at the
great.
5 Acre Fest.
Yeah, the first time I heard that recording was early in my exposure, and I just was like, "This guy is awesome!" Like to just re-F back at somebody who's trying to F with you is just like fantastic.
Yeah,
and then just basically, just completely eviscerate him with your vocals. It was just like put you right in your place. It was great. Yeah. Fantastic. And then I did want to ask about Pistol Witch.
Yeah.
What's the latest? You did a performance on this stage.
We did. Was
that Halloween?
A while ago. That was Halloween.
That's such a great...
We only did the 2 Halloween shows with Pistol Witch here.
I really enjoy the whole thing you're trying to accomplish with that. Like, obviously, again, I always start with the music obviously has to be good, which it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because just to be gimmicky for the purpose of like promotion, like
right.
The music is awesome, and then it has like it's obviously a concept album type approach of a story, and then you showed up here with like costumes and such, which was awesome. So like everything was just so cool about it that I was like, I can't wait to see where that goes. And you had said you had it from a long time ago.
So actually, it was over COVID is where I wrote it and came up with the idea and the concept, and I just want to see where it went. It's nothing about it really is rock and roll. It's all
right.
Traditional stuff, but I'm working on the next chronicle of that story right now. And so, we'll see. That's kind of always like in the background, inside,
Yeah, that's cool.
I just think a lot going on.
Even if it just comes out as like everyone's looking forward to Halloween for the Pistol Witch show, I think that too would just have like a really neat like, you just know if you know, but if you don't,
right? If you don't know,
then you just don't know. But that doesn't help your pocket. Like,
no, but it's the law
coolness
of the jungle.
factor, right? Exactly. Yeah. Super cool.
You're used to it.
I'd like to make some money, Phil. Yeah. So I look forward to seeing if that starts to continue to develop. But understand, obviously, Roi the Secret People has an amazing catalog of music, and it's just one of those things like where it's just like track after track is a banger. Like it's just like I can't believe it. And so wonderful, to see where that's going.
Yeah.
And, you said you could play a song for us?
Yeah.
What'd you have in mind?
I was actually gonna do a song I never play.
Nice, I love these.
And sometimes it's in our set. Sometimes it's in our set after we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? Blah blah blah. And I'll be like, all right, well, let's just do this one. And it's it sounds different with the band, obviously,
which also very cool
because I don't really play guitar a whole lot in the band.
Right.
But
you are lighting people on fire up front.
But so this is a song called Burnout. And it's not about being a burnout.
No.
It's just about love, and this song is inspired by the 8th grader in me, and
That's so cool.
It was inspired by the first music dance that my friends dared me to ask this one girl to dance.
Nice.
She had a boyfriend, and I took them up on the dare, and I kind of meshed it with some other modern day relationship stuff, but
love it.
But that was the inspiration for it.
Very cool. So here I changed it so people can know the track name, Burnout.
Okay, yeah.
Mike Roi of Roi and the Secret People.
All right. Yeah, I asked you to dance when I wanted to just walk out. Saw you holding his hand, knew there was no way out. Saw you standing in line, wanted to come on strong. There was no other time, yeah, I knew I was on my own. All I wanted to say is if you ever change, don't let your love just fade. All I wanted was more, all you wanted was to tame me. Someday, maybe just fade. All I wanted was more, all you wanted was to tame me. Someday, maybe, if I'm falling for you, there's not a lot I can do, so don't let your love burn out. Lately, I feel like you're miles away. When I feel your arms embrace me, don't let your love burn out. All I wanted to say is if you ever change, don't take your love today. All I wanted was more, all you wanted was to tame me. Someday, show the way. Maybe, if I'm falling for you, there's not a lot I can do, so don't let your love burn out. Lately, I feel like you're miles away. When I feel your arms embrace me, don't let your love burn out. Don't let your love burn out. Don't let it burn out. Don't let it burn out. Don't let it burn out. Burn out.
Wonderful. Wow. That's a great song.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard that one live.
No, it's very rare. Back in when
It's like when people go to Fish shows, I'm like, oh, did you see this one? Like, they're always like looking for that one song. Anyway, so now I can add Burnout to my Roi the Secret People.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a reminder, you're playing Friday, right?
Friday at 4:30.
7th of August,
Yep.
4:30, Town Square Stage.
Yep.
And like I said, it's so fun to see you on that small stage, because since it's not too high, you can come right out into the audience.
Oh yeah.
And then
I'm not falling off of anything. I'm not biting it.
There must be stories there about.
There's a lot.
Yeah, we'll do a whole other episode on when the amount of times
ribs,
you've eaten
everything.
shit on stage.
Oh man, it's just. Yeah. Or if I'm
Totally
playing guitar,
bit
there's
it.
always a string that breaks.
Yeah. I had on a couple years back. I was lucky enough to have on the Amish Outlaws.
Yeah, I love them.
The shorter, more bald singer apparently on the regular just totally eats shit.
Yeah.
Like, he just would like do this and that, and all of us would just fall off a stage, hit a bar, knock over a tray of drinks, and so they just had like that's one of they were a funny crew to talk to, but apparently he's very often just falling into something.
Right. No, I know that life very well. Yeah, very well.
But also, thank you to all the support and always kind of being open to whatever I've got dreaming up.
Definitely, man. Like, I've loved this podcast since the beginning, and obviously I followed it because we've been in touch since the beginning. I love when I'm ever able to either jump on a podcast with you or whatever. I think what you're doing is great.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
I love that, and I just wish it was growing 5 times as much. But I love the fact that it is growing, and because it's special. It's special.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that.
Just know that when you get, sometimes I'm sure you get a little
Yeah, I mean, there's moments of that, but also I've always never lost sight of the fact is, I do this show with about maybe 128 people in mind, but only 17 of them have found it.
Right.
Like I hope more people listen to it, but I know it's like not everyone's into this, and not everyone that's not what they're looking for in their music experience or whatever. But like, I just always I'm trying to create the show that I would want to listen. And so, if I don't lose sight of that, I don't know that I have to anything, I won't worry about that. But there are days that I'm just like, man, I put all this work into this. And it's
it's not unnoticed, especially in the music community.
Sure.
And I've always told you that.
Yeah. But, and that does help, because it's for the musicians. It's for the people to kind of, get a place to share their backstory and share their music. And hopefully the show builds enough of a credibility, credit card with the audience that they'll tune into any episode thinking, hey, maybe this one will be my next favorite band. And if it's not, it's still going to be entertaining enough, and I'll just move on to the next episode. That's my hope. That's my goal.
Okay. That's great.
But yeah, and I love some Roi and the Secret People. So I can't wait for Friday. We are kind of gonna run into some weather here starting tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I think it clears by Friday. Is from what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
so I think you're gonna be
okay.
Like.
Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, every year, we never know when that rain's gonna come.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
We've done.
It looks like we're clear through tomorrow. It may start to impact the latest stages. Okay. But Monday sounds like it's going to be a rough day. Were you there?
Was it No, it was 2 years ago when we had to.
Yes, that's that same video I'm talking about. That same one where you're in the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell you to not play, and you kept playing. And then they were coming on stage, and you actually brought it into your lyrics. You're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Everybody head to your cars. It was so funny. It was so funny. I wasn't recording at that point, though. Otherwise, that would have been I would have posted that everywhere.
A minute left of the last song, and the sound people.
They're pulling plugs and covering speakers.
No, they're like, just go, just finish it. And then security people are like, shut it down.
Right, exactly.
And then they're like, don't listen to them, keep going. And then it just became a thing, and so we just kept going. Then they shut the power off.
It was a special moment. Yes,
like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, and we're done. Head to your cars.
That was fun.
Seek shelter immediately.
Yeah,
basically you were done, and then that speaker comes out, where that spooks that noise. The festival
Return to your
is
vehicles.
shut down. Worst noise in the whole festival, if you hear it. Last year we didn't hear it. I think we're going to hear it a few times over the next few days. But stay tuned to this show. Yeah. We'll share whatever Bobby Martrich from EPAWA is providing, and give people some kind of heads up of which might get impacted. But we'll also it's still your opportunity to listen to your next favorite band, because if the show is canceled, you might as well catch it here. We're also going to have live acoustic performances just about every day. So,
that's awesome.
Tune in tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow we have the frontman from the Radiohead cover band, Joe Edelman.
Okay.
Since that set is so late, he couldn't come on today because it's noon and he doesn't go on until 9:30.
Okay.
But he's staying overnight because it ends so late, and their setup and takedown is lengthy.
I'm sure, yeah. A lot.
Yeah, in fact, they have. This is the first year they were able to convince ArtsQuest to put an hour. Normally, it's a half-hour turnover.
Yeah.
They just couldn't ever get it done in enough time, so they got an hour. So the band before them is Alysha Brilla.
Yeah.
She ends at 8:30. They don't go on until 9:30. So they have an hour to get their stuff dialed in. Because
it's good that they're being accommodated.
Correct.
That's nice. That's respect.
That's exactly right. Yeah. And so he'll be done late, but he's staying overnight, and then he's going to come on the show tomorrow. So you get to meet Joe Edelman tomorrow on the show. And as long as their routing is good, John Ollier and the Reverie, who are originally from New Orleans, that's where he's from, or Louisiana, we'll say, and then now lives in Nashville. But one of the coolest sounds I've ever heard, in fact, Jeff Wentz, who's sitting out here, introduced me to the band last Musikfest. We were just hanging out, after
cool.
Fest, drinking a few extras back at the house. And he's like, have you ever heard of John Ollier and the Reverie? And I'm like, no. Put it on. Loved it within one song.
Yeah.
Reached out to him, had him on the show. And he's another one who's making his Musikfest debut this year.
That's so special.
Yeah, so that's definitely one that I'm so looking forward to. And he agreed to stop by here tomorrow. We are a 1 o'clock start tomorrow.
1 o'clock.
And you get to meet Joe Edelman from there, and he's got his own solo stuff. And then cool. John Ollier, and again, you would know this, you can't necessarily promise that by 1 o'clock you're going to be somewhere tomorrow after a gig the night before.
Right.
So people do say yes, and they want to make it happen, but
Variables.
Shit happens.
Variables.
So anyway, hopefully that happens, but just in case, that's that. Okay. So we will see you down at the fest.
Yes, you will.
And we're going to close it out like we're going to do this whole week and maybe just in perpetuity during this week. Here's a song called Dog Days, written by Love Said the Commander for our show and our love of Musikfest.
I love that.
So here it is.
August haze with you. Lots of music and art, performances off the charts. It sets the festival apart. Dog days and sound waves in Eastern PA. For 42 years, snacks and beers brings us all together. It's something that we look forward to. Every summer there's something new. A place where wild dreams come true. I like to spend it with you. Harmony into our